We're recording.
All right. So, welcome back. Last time we had left off, the party had made contact with a very shady man going by the name of Mr. Gold. After doing some digging around, getting some information, noticing a couple of various NPCs, the party, after going to shop at the Eagle's Eye traveling cart in Accabury, went to go talk with this man, who decided to offer them some very high-paying work. The first job he gave them was to go and find a cache of weapons that was supposedly looted by a dragonborn tribe in the swamps to the south, somewhere around Old Arden. The other job, while it doesn't have a very direct location, the party was asked to try and find out what was happening to Mr. Gold's men who go into the forest and are allegedly kidnapped by robed figures.
And armored skeletons.
Yes, good old armored skeletons. With that, you all wake up the day after.
Wait, Cam, isn't there one more about the, someone complaining about her worker disappearing?
Yes, there was a bounty for a short folk person. They didn't really give a description of the race or what they're doing, but apparently this person stole some very sensitive information from one of the employers that Mr. Gold works with and has connections to. And with that, you all wake up, heading downstairs, getting your breakfast.
Okay, pause. I literally thought about the short folk. We know nothing else. Little did we know it was Hezro all along.
Jesus. I mean, is that not the big twist at the end of all of this?
I'm the BBG, guys.
Alright.
Nice.
Wouldn't it be, TBEG? Tiny big bad evil guy?
All right. So you all wake up, getting your nice hearty breakfast of eggs, bacon, and bread, and the day is yours.
Trying to see if I, made any, personal notes of what I plan to do. Nope, the day is ours, guys. I got nothing.
Alright, so which job are we going to do? Any ideas?
I mean, we've spent quite a bit of time in the forest. Why not go look around there some more? See if we can't find these missing employees.
That one does pay the most.
I like that sound. Like that idea.
And I can get us through the forest just fine.
Though, it's a bit critical that we do certain ones first. See, with the disappearance of material, it's not as bad because then we can, go there and potentially ask for them to bring it all back, But the people, if we take too long, then perhaps they could, kind of die,
That's why we're talking about going to get the people first.
I know. I'm just reinforcing that idea.
Anyone else have anything to say?
I mean, as long as I get paid, I'm fine with it.
Either way, we're getting paid no matter what we do.
So that's why it's fine by me, whatever we do.
Grabbing.
Hello?
Tempest.
My roommate was talking to me, and he's part of the National Guard, so it was just some stuff.
Oh, that's
here.
serious.
Sorry, you were talking to me? Was I being talked to?
Yes.
Sorry. What was being
It's
said?
okay.
Do you have
We were just planning where we were going. And you were
Yeah.
asked. You were asked if you wish to go after the people first, because the people can die while the supplies can be retrieved, no matter what.
And everyone else seems to be keen on the people, but everyone's opinion's trying to be taken into account.
Graben was intensely focused on a butterfly and just incredibly disgusted by it.
grabbing?
Huh? What?
People
Yeah.
first, most money.
I like both. Money is good. Let's do people.
The people and the money are the same thing. Yes, we'll do. Yeah, so
Well,
we all
like,
agree.
listen, we just-
all
hey,
agree.
we just-
Shut
okay.
up! Shut up!
Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
Siblings.
So,
That kid.
Mm.
Anywho, yeah. What?
we're doing the people first.
Mountains, necromancers, possibly.
Necromancer, maybe robe figures, armored skeletons kind of situation going. All together,
let's
we
go that
did.
way.
He starts walking.
We don't. Wait.
Let's go that way.
We're not
going.
even done eating yet.
Nope, he's grabbed his food. He's going.
Oh. Well,
I hop off my my chair, grab like a sausage or something to eat on the way there, and I follow my brother.
He just wants to eat outside.
I wonder if they're always like this. Seems to be a
Ah.
common theme.
I'd assume so.
That is, they are the exact reason why I purchased myself an alchemist jug.
Speaking of which, Cameron, I'm gonna try and pull the mayonnaise cork again.
And I'll be right back.
Make a sleight of hand check
All right.
versus Soul's passive perception.
My passive perception.
That's a 17 plus 2, 19, Cameron.
I have this sneaking suspicion you might have passed it.
So, as all of you are beginning to leave, you hear just sound as just mayonnaise just comes pouring out of this jug onto the tavern floor. And just is massive amount of, I believe correctly, it is like
2
10
gallons.
gallons.
2 gallons of mayonnaise.
I thought it was 10 gallons of mayonnaise.
And as Thol, you're just sitting there with this jug, and all of the mayonnaise is just scattered across the floor near the entrance. You look back.
He's tried this once before.
Oh my, that's a little bit of a mess, though. Whatever did happen?
I've got a feeling if he hits you, you're going to be as short as us. Either he's going to take off your kneecaps or a foot of your head, necking up.
That's fine. No, hang on, wait. It'll be an improvement.
I mean, sure, he could try and take out my kneecaps, but
I
I
return.
don't even think that would make me as short as you, Hezro.
That's very rude.
He's just he's sitting there debating on whether or not if he wants to hit you. It is a very hard decision for him at this point.
Friendly fire, friendly fire.
Yeah, as,
Eugene just reaches over and gently places the mayo cork back in the jug.
What are you gonna
So
do
Cameron-
with the mayo now?
So Cameron,
yeah?
you know what I'm fixing to do.
What are you fixing to do?
Does a 21 for a backhand hit him?
Where are you backhanding him?
Right across the face.
He's standing up.
Okay, well then right. Okay, no, you know what? Bury it. Just a quick jab to his jewels.
Cameron, for my reaction, I'm actually going to cast Shield, which adds a +5 to my AC. which will put me at, what's 17 plus
No,
5?
you should have done
22.
an athletics check to grapple him and shove his head into the mayo, dude. What were you thinking, trying to jab him? That's pathetic.
So you go to reach and you go like with a right hook with a quick jab, trying to go hit him square in the family jewels. However, at the last moment, a little arcane barrier forms around the general vicinity of his protected assets, and your fist just hits and then bounces off of this shield.
That's called the Groin God 3000.
Well, you should have, if it hit, it definitely would have made your family line shorter.
Hey, I mean, you could always just handle it like normal people and just do it when he's sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
That works too.
I like your idea already.
Well, I'm sneaky for a reason.
Yeah, you could
Apparently
just drown
so
him in
is
mayo.
him.
That works too.
Cameron, I'm gonna leave a silver piece on the counter because I just came to the realization that there is 2 gallons of mayo just on the floor of the tavern.
Just you know, the Thold will remember this.
John, does a 25 hit you?
Oh no!
Yeah, it does.
So as you go over and put the silver piece on, you just see Toon just staring at you. The orcish side obviously showing, and she grabs you by the back of the head and then slams you into the top section of the bar, and you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Just
And I also hand back my key because I am no longer staying here.
speaking of that, are you guys going to be staying here for? Are you guys coming back tonight? If you're not, I need the keys.
Yeah, no, we're gonna relinquish his keys. It's been wonderful staying here. Thank you for being such a fantastic host. And despite our
available when we come back.
brainless tall one here, he kind of pats the calf of the boy. He will go up and place an apologetic 2 gold down. Thank you for your patience.
Tylen passes over the key.
Heather will pass over her key.
Thold, while he's still like laughing because what he just saw was beautiful, hands over his key.
As you all hand over your keys and complimentary gold, you see Toon walk over to the back and open the door to where you know Torald usually is when he's cooking his meals. Torald, I need you to clean up 2 gallons of mayo. I'm
So
sorry,
gross.
what? And Torald walks out and sees the. Good gracious!
The wizard got excited. Come on, let's go.
Heather's gone with that. She's the wizard.
Thold is going to be steaming the entire time, though. Like, yeah, it was like he felt better at the moment, but he's still upset that.
Isn't it a
now
once a
he's
day
gonna have to
use?
wait.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no
Yeah.
beer for you today.
Yeah, no beer for me. Great.
You traded 4 gallons of beer for 2 gallons of mayo.
I
So
absolutely
gross.
despise you right now.
So, after turning in your keys and providing some gold to compensate, you all carefully avoid the massive pooling mass of mayonnaise. And as you're leaving, you see Torald taking like a broom and a dustpan and like sweeping the mayo up and like putting it into a bin.
Ew.
It's gonna take him a while.
Why don't you use the mop?
Don't question the man. He's just trying to do his fucking job.
Well, it's kind of disgusting the way he's doing
Well,
his
he
job.
can't do it any other way, maybe. Let's
Well,
just
maybe
go
a
and not
cloth would work
patronize the
better
fucking
than
man.
that.
Go this way.
And,
Shuts
kobolds?
her snout and just like pushes her away. Like, come on, let's go this way.
Mm,
Oh, I'm so gonna miss my beer.
Fuming, I
Hezro
walk after my
pauses
brother.
hearing that. She's gonna walk over. She's gonna buy a small cask of beer. How much is that gonna cost?
So you walk up to the front desk. Tune's sitting there looking very, very fuming at the fact that there's 2 gallons of mayo near her entrance.
May I have a small cask of ale?
Are you looking for strong stuff, weak stuff,
Pretty
or
strong, yeah. I think he's gonna need it.
a cask is gonna
Small
cost
one.
you? Small one?
Something that's travel size. About
Let
the
me
size
look.
of an alchemy chug.
You see her walk into that back room, and a couple minutes pass, and then she comes back up with a. I mean, it's about the size of your torso. Cask of ale. This is gonna be 15 gold pieces.
You know what? It's fair. She'll put down 15 gold pieces.
She'll take the gold and
With
Hand
her
you the
12
cask.
strength. With the 12 strength, she picks it up. It's heavy. She waddles with it towards the door.
So are you looking where you're going?
Not really.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
I still.
Pretty good. That's a 19.
You manage to avoid the mayonnaise. As you make your way out, regrouping eventually with the rest of the party, where
Oh.
all of you are kind of gathering up. You watch Hesro walk up with this keg of like ale.
Fold.
Yeah, well, that's a lot of ale.
I've got a gift for you because you seemed very upset, and I'm sure the entire group will make you want to get really, really drunk. So this is for you. You can make that one, Eugene, carry it in his bag for you, so that it's replaced. But this is a gift. Kind of tries to quickly hand off the huge cask.
he takes the cask. Thank you. This makes me feel a lot better now. But I'm not giving it to Eugene.
I'm not apologizing.
This is fine. We're a good group. Come on, let's go. She skips along.
Fold is already like chugging down some of the ale.
Let's just get going.
All right, who is leading the party?
If it's the town, not my girl. If it's the forest, it is my girl.
It is the forest.
It is the forest. It would be my girl.
All right, go ahead and roll that survival check.
That will be. Oh fuck yeah, 18.
18.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you start leading the party out of the city walls and into the forest terrain. It takes you a good most of the day as you're navigating the woods, looking for any kind of clues,
Mm-hmm.
till you eventually come across a campsite. You see in the center of this kind of circular clearing is a makeshift campfire that is now just only slightly smoking. You see 2 tents off to the side with their flaps open, and from just looking around, there's nobody in sight.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
What kind of check would it be to see if there was a scuffle or anything around?
That'd be an investigation check.
Oh boy. Well, for my investigation, that would be 16.
You start looking around. You kind of focus in on the tents, and you see there were signs of struggle. You see the lamp that's inside the tent is still burning with oil and is kind of knocked over to the side. Has it cracked? The bedroll has been kind of tossed about. You see mostly just signs of someone who was out and about traveling that is no longer here and may have been taken.
So they were here very recently.
From what you can tell, yes.
Can we tell which direction?
Make another investigation check.
Okay. That is a 16.
16. With that, you start looking around. You eventually find not footprints, but rather kind of skid marks in the ground, as if someone was being dragged.
That's unsettling. I think they
What
went
is?
this way. The drag marks.
Oh, well, they were
They
here
were-
recently. The lamp's still burning.
Yeah, they might have been bound and drug away. Cameron, I'm gonna start heading that direction to see what I can find over there.
Okay, so you start heading out and over that way. What are the rest of you doing?
I, out of character, am putting my dishes up.
I mean, I'm just waiting to see which direction we're going.
Did we leave the campsite already?
No, you guys are still at the campsite.
Gravin's going to go ahead and start investigating the rest of it. Any clues of who these people might have been, what they might have had on their person, what they were here for, things like that.
Okay, go ahead and that'll be another investigation check.
23.
23. So you're taking the time, you're looking around, and you eventually come across what appears to be kind of some tossed around papers that had fallen out of a satchel in one of the tents. As you look through the letters, you start seeing some information. This is one of Mr. Gold's kind of enforcers.
Okay, now I'm officially back.
And he had left this kind of parchment and letter, and you see there's several faces and portraits drawn.
Wanted posters, people to look out for, or members of the team?
From what you can tell, people to look out for.
Okay. He takes a note of these possible bounties and sticks them in his pockets. And from there, he's going to go ahead and start eradicating any proof that Mr. Gold's people were here. As is standard practice. Any possible loots?
There isn't anything that that catches your eye. It's mostly whatever kind of valuables that were here were obviously taken.
Yep.
Well, they're in it for apparently bodies and everything valuable, so they didn't exactly care who they were, apparently, or the information they had. So either they already knew that information, or counter offer, they already had these people under their wings. Don't know.
What is just a random kidnapping?
What if it's because they need bodies to make more weird skeleton undead things?
Well, either way, they're making skeleton undead things.
Yep. Sounds like fun.
You're more likely to eat the undead than make the undead.
What, me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He walks off. He's gonna start following tracks.
Wait, why am I doing this? You do this.
Yeah, I'll do it. What's the roll?
You don't need to make one.
Oh, fantastic.
John, as you're walking down the path, you're just following these skid marks, and the air becomes cold. And you see out from one of the bushes a robed figure. As I go to change the music.
No.
Ready to roll initiative.
Hello there.
Hello there. Roll initiative. Fuck.
So, this figure raises his finger, which you see is this kind of decayed, almost mummified on purpose hand, and a little beam of energy flies out of it and is going to make it a spell attack on you, John.
Wait, what happened to the roll initiative?
This is before initiative, apparently.
This is before initiative.
Oh man, you have a really shitty perception then.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
Does not.
Yep, because of your wonderful powered armor. So, it fires and hits onto the chest plate of your armor, and you step back for a minute and kind of regain your kind of composure as you see this one robed figure and two large skeletons make their way from out of the clearing. And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Hezro gotta go fast. That's a 22.
Well, Hezro has to go fast anyway. I mean, have you seen the way she fights?
So it's fine.
Is it?
Back at it again with my fantastic initiative.
My initiative is absolutely to die for. I don't think it's that great.
Hydration.
It might be
guys.
yours. It just beats John's.
Hydration and posture check, ladies and gents, and everything else.
That's gonna be a solid 9 from me, Mr. DM.
8. 9, 8, 7.
Wait a minute.
Can we get a 6?
Uh,
Or 10?
there is a 6.
How about a 4 or a 3?
You're missing 5.
Look, 5 is the odd man out.
So
What
grab
did
No,
I
no,
five
do
and 9.
5. Is it just one guy?
There are 3 of them.
Oh, wonderful. Even better.
Keep grabbing the
So that
empty jar
is
of your
currently
tell
the
the
initiative.
water.
Hezro, you see this robe figure, and then 2 skeletons emerge from the bushes nearby into the clearing, about 30 or 60 feet away from the main group.
Skeletons, you say? Well, I'm going to jog my little tiny ass over to them as close as I can with 35 movement speed, because gotta go fast.
Mobile feet.
Yep, just tick, 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 tick. How close can I get to them?
I'd say since you can move 35 feet, you'll be within 25 feet of them.
Ah, fuck. 25 feet. Then in that case, if I can't get there in time, I won't do this. I'll go 15 feet closer to them, and I'm going to hold a thunder wave.
You're gonna hold a thunder wave.
Hey, it worked last time. The second they get within 15 feet of me, I'm a blast.
Okay. And as you start to channel that energy for your Thunder Wave and get ready for that, Fold, you're up.
How does the barbarian go second?
Look, it's because everyone else rolled shit.
Fantastic. So how far away are they?
They're about 60 feet away from you guys. 30 foot away from John.
Well, I mean, considering I have a walking speed of 25, I don't know if it would be a good idea to rage right now. Because I don't think I have anything ranged, do I? I think if I do, it's probably going to be a disadvantage.
Look, just pull a Jinra and throw your axe. Heave ho.
Well, if D&D Beyond would actually load. Okay. Just give me 1 second. Oh, I do have a javelin.
So you could run up, rage, and throw the javelin if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It'll be a disadvantage, but you know what? Why not?
Yep.
That's gonna be 15.
Who are you aiming for?
What was it? The cultist.
A 15 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wow. I'm surprised. Alright. 10 damage.
10 damage. All right. So, just in your rage, you take this javelin and, like an Olympic athlete, just throw it. And as it soars through the air, it hits him square in the chest and goes through, impaling the main part of his torso. And he rears back. And as the hood comes off, you see it is a dragonborn man that clutches and holds onto the wound and looks over in your direction.
Didn't see that.
Is that
one
the your
coming.
turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be the end of my turn.
All right. So as the Dragonborn looks over in your direction, the Dragonborn utters some words in an arcane language, and he raises his finger. As at the tip of his finger, a little green ball coalesces and is going to make a.
Is it Eldritch Blast?
It is not Eldritch Blast.
Damn it! I wanted to say the words.
It's another spell attack that he is making, which is going to be a 24 to hit.
Ouch.
However, you don't feel damage. As this bolt of energy makes impact with your skin, you feel yourself get visibly and physically weaker. Almost to the point where it's getting hard to hold your weapon.
Oh no!
You are under the effect of Ray of Enfeeblement.
I'm too weak.
I have fun and I can't get up.
Any strength-based
knew you
attacks
were an
now
old
feel
lady.
half damaged.
Alright, now at half damage.
Yes.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
And as he does this, he moves back about 10 or so feet to the point where he's behind the skeletons. And you see him gesture over to Eugene as he yells out, "Take him!"
Hey, wait a minute.
Who are you?
Graben,
Who are you?
it is
Hi.
your turn.
Yes, God.
Anyway, as Mr. Graben, there are trees, there are bushes everywhere. He's going to become one with trees.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Actually, he will do that afterwards. After the attack, then sneak. Get the whole cycle going. Mr. Man's gonna die, not this turn, but next turn. So, Graben hefts the machine gun, blasts it at Man.
Uh-huh.
So you're going to make an attack on the cultist?
Hell yeah.
All right, roll the hit.
22.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm gonna roll damage. I don't have any advantage. I don't have any allies, and I do have an ally next to him, don't I?
You do not. No, he has moved back.
He moved away from Bold.
Yes.
He was 35 feet away from me, and I chucked a javelin at him.
Fair. I don't get the super extra damage, but that's fine. He's gonna take 9 piercing damage.
9 piercing damage is enough to kill him. So,
Woo.
as he shouts out at the skeletons, just yelling, "Take him!" this crossbow bolt flies between the skeletons' heads and lands and pierces one of the eyes of this figure, who just stops and falls over dead.
Oh no, I didn't mean to do that.
And so he goes and hides in the bushes.
All right, make a stealth check.
It should be good enough for skeletons. They're not exactly like the sharpest tools in the shed. It's an 18.
Oh yeah, 18's good. So you go into hiding in some of the bushes. The skeletons look around a bit confused.
Oh, it's so shiny!
And then they lock eyes on Eugene.
Oh no!
Eugene, what did you do to piss him off?
I waved my hands at them.
Tylum, it's your turn.
Okay, so who's all standing? The Skelly boys?
The 2 Skelly boys that you
Okay.
see are wearing this kind of rusty chainmail and have great swords in hand.
I swear, if I shoot this undead over and over again and it doesn't drop, I'm gonna be pissed. I cast Hunter's Mark on the one closest to me.
Okay.
Were any of the Skelly boys injured or hurt in any way?
They were not, no.
We went straight for the cultist.
Well, whatever. I'm gonna check something. Let's see. I just want to make sure I get Colossus Slayer right.
Colossus Slayer is only when the thing is hurt.
I know,
Yeah.
that's why I was checking. That's why I'm like, damn it.
I know
Couldn't have
Colossus
poked
Slayer
it.
very
You couldn't
well.
have poked it. Alright, I'm going to fire at it after casting Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Does a 20... I can do math. A 25 hit? I hope
That
it
hits. Go ahead and roll
hope
damage.
it- Okay. I'm like, if it doesn't hit, we have a problem. I'll stick... Yeah, these are the 2 dice I'll use. That'll be 14 damage, Kim?
14 damage. All right, so
Yes.
first, as you kind of use your ranger druidic ways and you focus in on one of them, you see some of the nearby shadows form into these green tendrils and start to form themselves around the skeleton, who just is completely ignoring you and focusing in on Eugene. And as you fire this arrow, there's this little explosion of green natural energy as the attack hits.
Yes!
How much damage was that?
That was 14 damage.
14. Okay.
Yes.
As it is significantly wounded now.
Woo! That's the end of my turn.
Eugene, it is your turn.
Adequately oofed.
So, I am going to do a little bit of a different attack. As I hold out my arm, and a little hatch pops up, similar to all of my little embedded tool contraptions around my armor. And it shoots a bolt of lightning out.
Oh, the lightning launcher.
Yeah, the lightning launcher.
All right, go ahead.
Why
Are you
you
hitting the
waste
wounded
on
one?
such small things?
Yes, I am going for the wounded one, Cameron.
Okay, roll the hit.
That is a 16 plus 5, 21.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. What is it? It's a d6. That is 3 plus 3, 6, Cameron.
6 damage. All right. As you lift up one of your arms, the little hatch opens. This jolt of lightning energy flies out, and it hits the skeleton and just takes the entire bony jaw off and, like, turns it into this dust. As the skeleton is now jawless, it focuses its attention back onto you. Is that gonna be your turn?
Does it take an action to deal the extra damage? Because it does not specify. Just says once on each of my turns I can choose to deal the extra 1d6.
You can choose to do the extra damage, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and choose to do the extra damage.
Okay.
And that's... Do I add my plus to that, or is it just the straight damage? Because otherwise that's just a 4.
It's just the straight damage, and that is enough to kill it. So,
Nice.
as not only the jaw, you see the rest of the head almost just turns into this powder-like dust as the skeleton just falls over onto its side, leaving one skeleton alive.
Well, that worked rather nice, actually. And that'll be Eugene's turn.
Okay. So the skeleton, the remaining skeleton that's alive, you see it look over at Eugene and is going to follow the mindless orders of its creator before it passed. It's going to run up and he is going to make a weapon attack against
Did
you.
it get within 15 feet of me? Because I've been standing between it and Eugene.
I was 30 feet away, so it should have.
Yeah. Thunderwave?
Wonderful. Thunderwave. Poof.
What kind of save is that? Is it con or dex?
It's con, I believe.
That is a
No.
natural 20.
Will
Ugh,
I be in range of that,
asshole.
Cameron?
I think you will be.
Yeah.
It's only within a 15-foot cube originating from me. If you're 30 feet away from everything else, you shouldn't be. She moved forward. I don't know if you moved forward.
Well, no, I was 30 feet away originally. Y'all were 60 feet away. So when you moved up, and that skeleton moves forward into that 15-foot
It's-
range, I
it's
think I'm
hard
going to be in
to-
that cube.
I would arrange it to where she's off to the side, but it would enter in. Again, it's really hard without a map because I can't.
Yeah.
That's up to
that-
Cameron.
Yep, that's going to be a natural 20.
So half damage or no damage.
No damage.
Cool.
As it makes its way
Passes.
through, enduring past the thunder wave,
Berries.
it raises this
Fiddles.
thickly black blade, and as it does, he tries to bring it down on Eugene. That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right. Time for that sweet damages. That is going to be 10 points of slashing damage and 5 points of necrotic damage, so 15 total.
Ooh. That
As it swings down and cuts across your chest, you feel this blackened energy just kind of swell up, and you see near the impact your veins starting to turn that tint of black.
that is not good.
Hezro, it's your turn.
I'm upset. Is upset.
What would Hezro know about Skelly Boys?
Make an Arcana check.
Actually, this doesn't say it has to be someone who's not very smart or is very smart. Make me an intelligence save from this creature.
Okay. I think the bot did not loop. I'm going to go ahead and loop it, and that intelligence saving throw is going to be 15.
Just makes it angry. Stamp my foot. It was a cantrip. Gotta get that. Gotta get that try. What can I do as a bonus action? Can't do much as a bonus action. Yeah, that's all I can do. Sometimes Hezro one-shots 2 people. Sometimes she just can't do the can't do the spells right. She can't stab anything, so she just stays out of its way.
Well, you know.
So you recite the incantation, and surprisingly, there's a pretty hefty barrier on the skeleton from what you can tell, as it just looks over you, its eyes flashing with these glowing blue orbs from its eye sockets. As it looks over you and turns its attention back to Eugene. Next up on the initiative is Thold.
How far away is it from you?
Right now, you moved up 25 feet, correct?
Mm-hmm.
It is about moved up to Eugene, 5 feet away from you.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
Oh, if I had known that, I could have kept Eugene from being hit, but...
Oh, Sentinel.
Yeah, oh well.
Oh, well.
Sometimes stuff like that happens. I'm going to hit it with my greatsword.
All right. Roll to hit, and damage is no longer halved because the cultist is no longer concentrating on it.
Well, the cultist is kind of well dead.
I should hope so. It's not able to like concentrate on it, Cameron. Otherwise, we'd have a problem. So that's a dirty 20. There's a 15 plus 5.
15 plus 5 hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
All right. That is 14 damage.
14 damage as you go and you slash into this thing through the rusty chainmail. You hear the cracking of the bones and the ribs as chunks of the body are starting to kind of fall off onto the floor. It is severely wounded.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's all I can do.
All right. Grabbin, you're up.
Cool. It's just one scale boy, right?
Yep.
Got my friends around it.
It does.
Cool.
And you're hidden.
I'm gonna jump out of the trees like some sort of alien. Fucking just dome this fucker.
All right, roll to hit.
It's a natural 20 and a 9.
All right. Go ahead and double your dice.
I forget as I die, and I'm back. I forget what your rules are. Is it just double the total of all dice, or just roll double the amount?
Double all dice.
Okay. So that's a hefty 7 and 6. So 14 plus 12. That's 26 plus 31 damage.
All right. How do you want to do this?
Just quick, easy, simple. Just destroy the neck that's holding the skeleton head rather than the head itself. Aiming for the dome at first, like, no, it's just gonna ricochet off. Go down between the clavicle and the neck, where behind that collarbone is just like right there. Just de-hit.
All right. So as you fire this crossbow bolt, it flies, and as it does, it hits the spinal vertebrae and pops, and you see the head go up into the air a little bit and flip, and then land into the dirt at the feet of Eugene as the rest of the body just crumbles and falls over dead.
10 for the head.
That is going to be end of combat. You guys are out of initiative.
I'm gonna
going
put
get my
the
javelin.
skeletal head in the bag of holding.
All right.
I
So
need my
you take the head and kind of toss it in the bag. What are the rest of you doing?
Ezra looks disappointed that she wasn't helpful.
Well, I'm going to check
Tylon,
the cultist's pockets.
while that's happening, Tylon is gonna see if she can retrieve her arrow, her single arrow that she shot.
I'd say you're able to get it.
Hell yeah! Save the arrows, man.
Graben will go collect the one bolt. It only smashed into bone. It can be awful. And then he's gonna go try to get the other arrow out of the dude's eye. He's just like, no, that's too dirty for my taste. I'll just make another, and he leaves it alone.
All right.
I'll check at the body of the cultist, then. Feel him up.
That's what I'm also doing.
Go ahead and make an investigation check with advantage because Thold is helping.
Cool. 16 and 11, so that's gonna be 20 total.
20 total. And you're going through the cultist, right?
Yep.
So as you and Thold are kind of sifting through his belongings, it's a fairly simple robe, very simple garb. He has a kind of a Flamberge-style dagger that was holstered. And he also has what appears to be a circle with 2 lines going through the center with a skull decorative piece over that. Some kind of badge or some kind of symbol.
Snatch
Oh, yeah.
that.
All right.
Pockets.
Yep. You also find about 15 gold.
He'll look at the arrow that was spent. He'll take 2 gold. Leave the rest.
All right. You finish
all he wanted.
looting. Yep, you finish looting the body, and you find that symbol. What are the rest of you doing?
Actually, he's gonna take that gold.
I was about to
You
say.
gonna take all of it?
I was gonna
He'll
say.
take it and toss it to Hezro.
She takes it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She goes to start trying to distribute it.
Eugene shoving more bones in the bag of holding.
Do you guys all take the, 15 gold pieces? And...
Well,
It was 15, now it's 13. Because Graven took 2 for the arrow.
And there is Big Brain.
Bren.
Big brain.
So it was enough for 3 gold pieces each. I will give everyone 3 gold pieces, and then I will walk over to grab and offer the last one.
He just looks at it, looks at her, takes her hand and pushes it towards her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If there's anything else I can do since I just retrieved my arrow can Tylon look around to see if there's any particular like notes or anything that is worthy of taking note amongst the bodies or anything, something that would catch her eye?
Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Okay, that's going to be another 16.
16. All right. So yeah, you notice whatever blue glowing eyes the skulls had are no longer there. You see that each of the skeletons also has a similar symbol like the one that Graben had picked up, kind of chained onto the actual side of the armor. And another thing you notice, as these weapons are lying on the ground, you see the grass around them in a very short vicinity just is dying. Just in an unnatural way.
Any weapons that she could use?
You look around, you do find the dagger that was on the cultist. But other than that, there is the two great swords.
Does the dagger have the same effect?
It does not.
It's just a normal dagger.
Just normal dagger.
Sold.
Hmm.
Looks like there's some special magic on these great swords. Maybe you want to look into having one of them? Look, the plants are dying around them. And can I snag one of those emblems, Cam, from one of the skeletal bodies?
Yeah, it's easy to just kind of just rip off and just kind of put in your bag.
Hmm. Hezro,
Yes.
would you mind looking at one of these great swords, seeing if they're cursed or
I'm
anything
gonna sit down.
really weird
I'm
with them?
going to pull out a pearl and an owl feather, which will not be consumed, and I'm going to take 10 minutes to cast Identify.
Okay. You, as you're taking the time and just saying the arcane words and muttering them to yourself as you're focusing in on this blade. As you do, I'm going to go ahead and DM you the information you find.
Cameron, are we going to be getting a short rest?
That is up to you guys if you want to take a short rest or not.
I'm fine either way.
I am very hurt. And if it was going to be in numerical terms, it would almost be like I'm at 6 health out of 24.
Oh, we need to rest.
Maybe.
I guess
I
then
do-
while I'm casting Identify, then everyone else can kind of chill the fuck out.
Yeah, I do have Cure Wounds, but I didn't know if I needed to waste a spell slot or if we were going to take a break.
Just roll some hit dice and let's take a short rest.
Considering like Soul's just gonna be waiting on the results on this great sword that's currently killing the plants.
There you go.
Well, it doesn't seem cursed, but it will do necrotic damage. And if you touch non-hallowed ground, it's going to, it's going to make it all weird and bad. So it doesn't seem to be cursed per se.
So, what I need to know is, if I were to hold that sword, I wouldn't end up like the plants around it.
Mm-mm. Just don't touch the blade. Don't do that thing people do where they put their hand on the sword itself.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
He's gonna take one of the great swords.
All right. I will go ahead and get you that weapon information over to you through D&D Beyond.
Nice.
As you take it and put it on your back. You all are taking a short rest, correct?
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and take that short rest. Heal if you want to.
Do I need to check something on my end?
never had a weapon that does necrotic damage before.
Necrotic damage is amazing. I'm not biased.
Quite interesting.
I'm not biased at all.
Necrotic damage is all fun and games, but then you have a character like
Okay.
Kane who's just like, fuck, you're necrotic. I don't gotta take any of this
Like,
crap.
I keep telling you, if those weapons weren't necrotic, Kane would be fucked. We both know it's true.
You'd still be resistant. Anyway, sorry. Continue. This music is so calm.
Yeah, I don't benefit at all from a short rest because I'm not hurt, so left waiting for everyone else at this point.
Yeah. All right.
I've already healed. I'm good.
All right, so you all get your short rest, and you manage to gather up any information you have, and about this time, you see as the sun begins to set, the orange glowing sky breaks through the forest tree line, where various spots are now this orange golden light hitting the surface of the forest floor.
Well, should we see where they came from?
Mm-hmm.
I can try tracking it. Wherever the hell they went.
It would probably be a good idea.
I will try my best. To track the footprints and such that they left behind, Cam, what would that be? Survival?
That'd be a survival.
Okay, that's going to be a 15.
So you're looking around, and you eventually find the footprints of the Dragonborn man. And you start following those tracks down deeper into the forest.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes on for some time until you eventually make your way to the base of the mountain range. At this point, nightfall has hit. Most of the nearby plants and trees are without their leaves, and the grass, most of it is dead and decayed.
You know, I feel like this is where we need to be.
Carved into the side of a part of this mountain is a large round stone door that is engraved with all manner of languages and runes. What languages does everybody know?
Common
Oh,
and
boy.
dwarvish.
Common, gnomish, goblin, and halfling.
Common, Draconic, and Dwarvish.
Common, Draconic, Elvish, Gnomish.
Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Thieves' Cant. But I doubt it's Thieves' Cant. It should not be Thieves' Cant.
None of you understand what the writing on this door says.
What is this rubbish?
Oh, well,
Maybe it's a dark language.
Anyone know any spells or such that can translate this bullshit?
not me. Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry.
Come on, you're magic people! Looks at Eugene.
Well, the thing is,
What I'm
Uh-huh.
hearing is that we walk straight forward and not
Alright.
care about what it says.
Let's walk straight forward. Who cares? This could be a giant warning, obvious, clear signs of a trap, but we will go forward.
Well, that's why we're sneaking and being quiet.
Do you
not
think everyone's going to be able to sneak?
Can I make an intelligence check to figure out what language this is?
Make an intelligence check at disadvantage as Graben and Tylum, you walk up and you see no way to open this door.
All right, I vote for sacrifice.
It's it's still a 15.
Thank you for volunteering.
Gladly, let's do it together, brother.
Wait, I know
Uh.
this. What is the dwarven word for friend?
I don't
You mean
think
the opposite of you?
The dwarven word for friend.
It was from a book. Don't.
Do we
worry.
look like a fellowship to you?
I just fucking got it.
I love the fourth wall break we have here.
don't point it out, it makes it funnier.
That's still a 15 on intelligence because Hezro is small but big brain.
Big
15?
brain.
15 total, yeah.
You're judging by context, you're able to decipher 3 sentences as you look at this massive amount of writing. The first one, the first sentence says, "The heart of cause guides us." The second sentence, "Our law is our symbol." And then the third one, "All will embrace new life."
As you guys are bickering, Hezro has like her face pressed against this thing. Her glasses, like she does the thing where she's got like these little circles on the ends of her glasses. She's flicked them forward and she's squinting at it. And she's
It's
like,
Percy
"Ah."
glasses, you know, like with those like second lenses that you put in front of the other lenses.
I mean, they're not just Percy glasses. They're just glasses. They're tinkering
It's fine.
glasses.
It's fine.
But she squints at it. Can she tell what language it is from like?
Unfortunately, you cannot.
Well, some of these they look similar to potentially Oh, is there some script here? I think it means the heart of cause guides us. Law is our symbol. All will
Symbol.
embrace. Can I have one of those symbols you picked up?
I mean, give it back afterwards, but yes.
Of course, it's not mine. Why
Passes
wouldn't I
it-
give it back?
I take out the emblem and I pass it to Hezro.
I'm gonna look for a place to like slap it in, you know?
So, as you take out the symbol and you're looking for a place to put it, both the symbol and the skull in the center of this large round door glow for a brief moment. And as they do, you hear the shifting of stone
Would you look at that? I'm a smart cookie.
as the door slowly begins to move.
Ta-da! She kind of does like small jazz hands.
Another one of these cultist figures.
She has her back to it, and she turns around. Ah!
It's like, brother, you are back. So, whoa!
Can I immediately throw my javelin at him?
Anyone making attack rolls?
Grabbing puts belief in the rest of his team that they can get this without him needing to shoot this
Wait,
dude.
what's attacking what?
Well,
There's
the
a cultist.
cultist who is waiting at the door is just standing there and sees all 5 of you, and his eyes
I
go
shoot
wide.
him.
Okay,
Wait, how close is he? 5 feet?
about 10 feet from the rest of you, 5 feet from Hezro.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm throwing my javelin.
Okay. Roll to hit, and Tylum roll to hit.
I got a 23.
I got a 20. Wrong character sheet. 20. I can do math. Don't worry about it. 23?
Both those hit. Go ahead and roll damage, both of you.
I got 8 whole damage.
I got 12 whole damage.
total of
So-
20.
That is enough to kill him. As first, an arrow goes into his ribcage, and you see his breath just escape him, and the javelin just goes through his mouth and out the back of his head. And just he's standing there for a second, and falls
Grabbing-
over with a thud.
Grabbin walks by Hezro, patting her shoulder.
Good job, Magic Fingers.
And goes through.
Thank you.
Getting my jacket
I had a feeling that I was going to die there for a second.
No, we're right here. You're gonna be perfectly safe and sound. Now, it's time to be quiet.
Yay, my favorite.
Quiet time.
I
As
like
the rogue.
as I pass Hezro before we do the stealth thing, I open my hand out like give me back the emblem.
Yes, here you
Give me
go.
green.
I give it back.
I take it and put it back in my bag, and I get ready to roll stealth too. As I check and see if there's any way I can save the non-stealthy motherfuckers that I don't think I'm high
You're a
enough level.
ranger?
Actually,
I should have passed without a trace.
Well, that would be pass without a trace if I had the level slots for it.
I don't impose disadvantage on my own stealth anymore. Infiltrator armor.
Yeah, I'm
wow,
not the level. You know I would have passed without
congratulations.
trace.
I rolled a 4.
Hey, Cameron, I have a question. If I take disadvantage, can I give our poor Bean advantage?
I will say yes.
Okay.
Oh boy, I got a 13.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Oh no.
That's gonna be a 19 for me.
Who says you've got to have a paladin who chunks through your own way when you have the sound of
Hezro forget she has bells on her
tiny,
shoes.
teeny tiny? No, I wear no shoes.
Listen, she has fucking duck feet is what's going on. She's flat-footed over here.
No, you're not wrong. Listen, it's the sound of just slapping feet on this granite. She like steps on her heels and then just like.
Aww.
She even hums a little bit to every single step.
Shut up! Stop humming.
Oh, sorry.
It's a 13, Cameron.
I also got a 13.
Grabbin looks ready to eat his own arrow.
Kylo looks at Grabbin like I tried to help them, man.
You can only help one.
So, as you all begin to make your way into the this locale, this deep, dark place of the world,
Slap, slap, slap.
The sound of drinking can be heard.
plays. There we go.
Alexa, play stealth music.
Mission Impossible, start playing it. No, we'll instantly our video will be like shut down instantly.
It'll be destroyed.
We do not even deserve impossible. No. No. No references to it will even be made. We will not
Look,
besmirch that song.
we already made a reference to Lord of the
No.
Rings, so you know.
As you all make your way into this this locale,
We're so stealthy.
it is well lit with torches, actually, as if someone lives here.
Oh,
Everyone else is trying to stay quiet and sneaking, except for Hezro.
Can I just douse torches as we're walking by them?
You can with what?
Just an armored hand, just kind of poof, poof, poof.
I'll say you can do that. It takes you some time and slows down the progress a bit as you're all making your way.
It's fine. We're just slow and loud.
Hey, I'm trying to
You
make
make
us
it
more
sound like
stealthy.
it's
I'm
bad.
cloaking us in darkness.
Also blinding yourselves, but that's fine.
The kobolds are
I mean,
fine. The darker the
I'm
better.
not blinding anyone but me.
Exactly.
You come into a smaller room with mostly empty, apart from a couple of chairs and a table off to the side, and you see 3 pathways. One to your left, one down the middle, and one to your right.
You know, I can't remember a song about this. I think it goes something like
Don't
do
sing.
do
I cover her mouth.
Grabbin just exists.
Look, your walking is bad enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have big feet.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
I let go, and I continue my stealthing.
Grabbin is just like slapping his head against the wall whenever he can. Just why? Just going, just walking. Anytime a sound, he doesn't even bother to hide himself anymore. It's just there's no point.
Well, then I guess I'm the only one who's keeping up my stealth. I want that surprise round. I don't know about anyone else.
Walks quietly, but it's not happening. He holds an action constantly to shoot at anything that might move in front of them.
I think he's saving that for himself now.
If I move in front of the group, this is very possible.
So you have left, right, and down off to the center.
Could I roll to see the most used pathway? A survival or something?
That'd be
Right is always right.
survival.
He's going right.
Grabbing my brother by the scruff, I rolled a
Dragging her along with him.
21.
21.
Yeah.
Sounds like depression.
No.
All of them appear to be evenly used.
Right is always right. He's going right.
I guess
we
we're
could
going
always
right.
split up and explore.
Do we look like the Scooby-Doo gang?
What? You remember that group, right? You know, the one you just named? That mercenary group? They died. Okay?
Because they kept
died.
splitting up.
Yeah, I know.
Even the dog died.
Let's just go fucking right already.
We're going right.
I hate stories where the dog
Oh,
dies.
I cover her mouth again.
Cameron,
Yeah.
that cask from earlier, it's empty now at this point. It's completely empty.
All right, you are
And-
considered drunk.
And now the barbarian's drunk.
Eugene, full of confidence, just walks down the center path.
We're going right. We're
Why are we
going
going
right.
straight? We're going right.
Eugene, two of us are going right. Why are you going straight?
Eugene,
Yeah.
we need to go right.
We're going right. Oh, let me fix that and I'll go down the right path.
Wait,
Grant-
but there's
Grant-
two right paths.
Oh,
No, there's not two right paths.
oh no.
I look at my brother and I'm like, if all else fails, we leave them and we ditch. Got it?
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
See, this is why I drained the alchemy jug, because if he had 4 gallons of ale, he would be even worse off.
I think drinking an entire cask of fucking ale is just.
How about the barbarian
I
stop
would've been in
drinking or on the
moderation.
job?
I would have been in moderation, but you decided, oh, it'd be funny to drain my supply of beer.
Just shoot us now, whoever's in the shadows. Just loose your arrows, stab us,
Guys,
kill
we
us.
need to be quiet.
Oh yes, thank you, Ezra.
He walks
It's still in stealth.
just.
We
I am
lock.
quiet.
If we have to reroll stealth, we will. Like,
No,
will, because
we
it's
don't
just
get to.
ridiculous.
We've lost that chance. What are you? We're
So-
sticking with the roles that were given to us by
As you're
God's
all
grace.
walking
Talking
down
about the people who actually
hallway,
rolled above a 15.
as you're all rolling down, as you're all walking down this hallway, following this path, I would like all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dexterity, that's my best stat.
Natural 1.
Natural 20.
Is mine with a
Hasbro
disadvantage?
pushed Tylum into the trap, so she got out of it completely, and Tylum
No,
took the
she
full
wouldn't
brunt.
do that. It's not in my character sheet.
Cameron, if I'm drunk, does that mean at disadvantage?
It is a disadvantage.
But you're a barbarian. Don't you get advantage if you can see the trap?
Let me see. Oh yeah, so it's a
So it's
normal
flat.
roll.
Cameron,
Yeah.
6.
I got
Not
a
as bad
16.
as me.
A 16?
Yeah.
Okay. So
I got a natural
anyone who
20.
made above a 13 passes.
The drunk barbarian. Managed to dodge.
Those who failed, however,
I'm sorry. Wait. Are we? Hang on.
With my natural 1, what happens, Cameron?
Are we doing dex saves? What just happened?
Yeah.
I zoned out.
Yes, we're
I
doing.
zoned out super hard for a solid minute there. Dex saves. Natural 20. Cool. He's just flying like a graceful motherfucker.
You
I
know,
got a 16.
Ezra
I stumbled
also got
out
a
of the
natural
out of
20.
the way of
Look,
the
I
danger.
didn't even get past. I got hit full force to the point that whoever was with me, they kind of natural 1.
so, let me go ahead and get these dice.
Oh no!
I just.
So, as you're all
If I
walking
die
down this
instantly, I
hallway,
swear to fucking God.
kind of making your own way and sneaking, trying to sneak about, drunken Thold, while he manages to partially avoid it, triggers a trap.
No more drinking on the job.
As you now notice all these tiny little holes in the sides of this hallway, and they all start firing these arrows.
Like, can I just flavor my fail that I like pushed my brother out of the way or something?
We'll say you can do that.
Okay.
Your natural 1, you're going to take 24 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
21 points of piercing damage.
24.
That's over
Did she
half
die?
my health.
Everyone else who failed, which is a 13 or lower.
I have 9 hit points left, guys.
Anyone else who got 13 or lower, that wasn't a natural 1, is going to take 13 points of piercing damage.
That was over half my health right there.
Good thing we took that short rest, didn't we?
Yeah, that would have probably killed you, Juju.
Does a natural 22 need? This is my only saving grace is that Graven was prepared for this.
Yes, natural 20, you take no damage.
Cool.
My girl
As
pushed her butt out of
Graven
the way.
predictably saw the trap coming, saw Fold fold himself into it. The rest of the party bumbling as like dumb fucks behind him.
But here's the thing,
Meanwhile,
I
he
passed.
just stopped like 10 feet from the actual trap itself and just contemplates said crossbow in his hand.
Well,
Doesn't even
you
realize
know,
his
Old
sister
AA,
took the
right?
full damage.
it's fine. Beside him, Hezro.
So
stands and he's
anyone
just
who
like,
succeeds without a natural 20 is going to take 7 piercing damage.
Oh, what was that?
You triggered a trap.
Did I?
Tyron's kind of on the ground right now.
Oh, small
Wait,
one.
why is there two kobolds on the ground?
I walk over. I would like to make a medicine check to pull out some of them arrows.
It hurts. Hey, bastard, I pushed you out of the way. Not even a thank you.
Yeah, I was debating putting someone out of their misery. Not you though. Don't worry.
He walks over.
I want to make a medicine check to help with the arrows that are pincushing the kobold.
This looks real ugly, sis. You
Go ahead
might
and make
be
medicine
missing an
check.
arm.
Natural 20 again.
You're not allowed to eat me if I die.
Shh, she's injured.
I wouldn't want to.
I pull out the arrows.
So very safely and very precautiously, you manage to take out all the arrows. Because of a natural 20, I will say, Tylum, you heal 4 hit points.
There you go.
4 hit
I'm
points.
sorry. It must be because I'm really, really loud, and I'm trying to get stuff here, but I'm just not as good as you.
She feels the pat of the kobold's claw on her shoulder.
It's okay. You're not Mr. McFolds a lot. Bumbling into traps. Making the rogue regret his life. Hatching from an egg. One time too many.
Oh, well. You'll be
Look,
fine.
how about no more alcohol when we're literally in the middle of a job? Sound like a plan? Grab and help me up.
Yeah, get your lazy ass off the ground.
Pulls on her, makes sure she's standing.
She gets
Pulls out an
to her
arrow
feet.
from her heel, tosses it to the side before saying, "Oh wait, that's a bolt." Takes it, sticks it in his bag. Actually, he's gonna take all these bolts. Waste not, want not.
Go ahead and make me a survival check.
Can I give him advantage?
I'll say
with the
yeah.
help action.
There's one over there.
11 plus. Do I have survival? I do not. I have +1. That's 12.
12. I'd say you're able to get 10 crossbow bolts.
Cool.
As you sort through and manage to get all the bolts so you can scavenge, and the hallway once again falls silent.
If we get into a fight, I'm not going to be able to actually go into the fray. I'm going to be staying in the back.
You stay in the back. Stay fucking hidden as much as you can. And pick things off from a distance. That's your specialty anyway.
Got it.
He gently pats her on the shoulder, gives her a light wraparound hug, not a squeeze or anything.
She returns
And
the light
continues
wraparound
forward.
hug.
So, this time, Mr. Dwarf, if you could please stay in the back so you don't fall into any traps. I will attempt to be in the front looking for traps.
I figured I was in the back, but okay, I don't even know why I was near the front.
Yeah, neither do I.
I don't even know how I got there.
Okay, so let's try to be quiet this time. Let's try to be quiet, and let's just go.
He looks like he's trying to hold it together.
I want everyone to make me a stealth check again. Told at disadvantage because you're drunk.
But
Boy.
oh,
14.
17.
15.
Hezro tries so hard. 14.
Makes sense that I rolled lower after getting shot like that, though.
It's a little worse than last time.
I got a 12.
What'd you get?
3.
3.
Why is the
well-
barbarian more sneaky?
Because Eugene
Well-
is shit and he's too busy about his fancy armor.
No, I feel like one of the arrows got stuck somewhere pivotal, so each
Yeah.
time he moves,
Cling,
it just
cling, cling.
Clarification, I have a +2 to stealth. I got a 1.
I also have a +2.
Wait, you got a
That's
1?
a natural
Not the
one.
natural
I got
one,
a
dude.
natural 1, yeah.
Then
So-
you don't say 3, you just say natural 1, pal.
I was trying to make it less bad to y'all before I told Cameron.
As you all
I got a 12.
continue down the hallway,
So another trap hits us.
you start to make your way into the next room. You see it's a chamber with a couple of barrels and stores of food lied around. You also notice a couple of tables that are scattered across the entirety of the room, where you see where these the bodies of individuals that you assume be picked up from the forest. Most of the flesh and the muscle has been taken off of their bodies, leaving only the skeletons. You see off to the side the same kind of rusty sets of chainmail and the great swords that you had seen before are kind of off to the side. And as you're all trying to sneak in, you see 4 of these figures. Notice Eugene. Anyone who rolled below a 10.
We're good. Three of us
no
are
one-
good.
So it's just
Like
Eugene.
Okay, most of us are good. Fuck Eugene.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's 4 of them in this room, and they all turn and look at Eugene like, intruder! Brother!
Hi, how's it going? Am I late? I brought another skeleton. I'm gonna dump the skeleton out of the bag of holding.
Make a deception check.
Oh boy.
Grab and
what-
hold an action to fire a bolt at a cultist.
Same.
I'm getting ready
That
to,
is-
for an action to throw a javelin. Throw
I
my javelin.
I don't have a plus to deception, but that's a 19, Cameron.
Oh my god, yeah, I
As
might
you-
actually make it.
Dump the skeleton onto the floor, just with just the bones out and about. I'm gonna roll a wisdom. I'm gonna roll a wisdom.
Watch. 2 are gonna fail, 1's gonna pass, and that one that's gonna pass is gonna be like, he's lying!
And that's the one. That's the one that gets hit with a lot of projectiles.
Exactly!
That's a natural 1.
Huh.
Oh, are you from the main citadel?
Yeah, I'm the new guy here. I thought I'd bring some bones and introduce myself. I'm Eugene.
Well,
Rule number 1, whenever you're trying to fake something, you don't give your actual goddamn name.
Shush.
brother Eugene is. How are things at the main fortress?
Progress is still going. Still going. It's looking good.
That is excellent. Soon we will have enough bodies to lay waste to the city of Ackerbury.
Yes, it will be beautiful. They told me you would have some robes for me here.
Oh, yes. Our apologies. You appear to be looking rather, well, incelic.
Yeah. Also feeling a little bad. I tripped over one of the traps. Wasn't paying attention. My fault, really. The one with all the little bolts that kind of come out of the walls.
Oh, that one. Well, you know what Deathlord Kazak says. If you're stupid enough to get hit by them, well, you're stupid enough to die to them.
Of course, like I said, my fault, really. But
Brother Carlson, if you could please go and fetch some of the robes from one of the other rooms. Absolutely.
so,
many-
what do you need
Sorry.
me to do? You know, I'm here at your disposal.
Well, we have begun making preparations to, shall we say, implement ourselves into local politics, and we've decided to utilize some of the local rebellion.
Oh.
We have started to discover that they are a very able source of bodies.
That's good. That's very good.
If you are capable, Brother Eugene, we would send you with some of our fresh, undying legionnaires to go and acquire some of these bodies. Bring them back to us. The more and the merrier.
Fully well and capable. Like I said, I'm here at your disposal.
Yes. And by this time, one of the cultists comes back with similar looking robes and hands them off to you like this. This is yours, Brother Eugene.
I'm gonna kind of slip the robes on over my armor and do the little like, thank you, little like bow nod towards him.
Now, brother, we may, I have some concerns. Something had happened recently.
Oh.
Someone had left the door open.
Oh. That's a big issue. Yeah.
That wouldn't have happened to be you, would it?
No. Door closed right behind me.
Make a deception check.
I mean, he's not lying. It closed right behind
It
him.
goes right behind him, to be fair.
Cameron? I mean,
It's not deception. It closed right behind him.
Yeah.
it's not necessarily a lie. It's just.
You know, you have a point.
It's like, how long are we going to lie for? Come on.
I'm not entirely certain why the door was open, but as he's talking, you feel the area. The temperature drops by a couple of degrees.
Mhm.
Cultists, wide-eyed, start looking around and look towards the entrance. The rest of you see a man in tattered blue robes. What exposed skin he has is decayed and kind of withered away. His eyes are these two black jewels with small yellow eye slits. And as he walks up, my.
One moment, as Graben kind of like hold a hand up to the others and point to Big Boy, and just kind of like snip, like, do we cut his life short right now? He looks important.
He makes, Tylum returns the motion of snip, but wait and see what happens.
Eugene,
Hezro-
you feel... Go ahead.
Hezro will agree to snip if something bad happens.
So our
Close
held
the spell.
action is shifting from the cultist to the big bad evil guy.
So just out of character, let me get this straight. You're going to wait till they attack Eugene.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, no, like if there's
If
any
they
moment
look like they're
that...
going to attack you.
No, not even before then. Like Graben's just gonna fully choose a chance if he senses anything off. Like he's just twing going.
If he-
I
yeah,
will react
it
if my
looks
brother
like-
reacts.
Don't worry, John. You have two kobolds, you have a Hezro, and then you have a drunk dwarf.
Look, you have all the
Don't
short
worry,
people
you're
behind
covered. Don't worry, you're covered.
you. You're supported by all the miniatures.
Yeah,
Don't
the
worry
second-
about it.
The second it looks like there's going to be immediate bodily harm done to Eugene, I have a witch bolt ready.
As this man walks up, you see he has a kind of a walking cane that is topped with a skull with 2 diamonds in the eye sockets.
Oh, so he's a classy
Graben's attention
necromancer.
is on this fucking rod.
I remember the last time my brother got like this, and I look at him and I make the baboom motion, as in remember what happened the last time.
No, you don't remember that.
Oh,
You don't.
I thought we don't. I thought we did remember
Nope,
that.
we don't.
That was changed.
Oh yeah.
You don't remember that.
Yep.
Before
So-
you say, let me clarify.
But there is another
I thought,
moment in life to baboom, so don't
yeah,
worry
there
about
is
it.
other moments in life to baboom. I know my brother.
So, this figure walks up. Good morning, or should I say evening, servants of mine. Oh, Death Lord, it is Such surprising to see a visit. Why is the door open? We were just investigating that with Brother Eugene here. He, says he came from the fortress. You see this decayed head slowly turn over towards you, Eugene.
Fire! Nope. Done. Nope. He's firing. Like that's no.
Fire!
There goes the javelin.
Yeah.
There goes the
Now,
knife.
considering
moment
we're
he
on
was
sneak,
squinting.
the moment we're on sneak, does that mean that it is a surprise round?
I want everyone to roll initiative. We're doing surprise round.
Fuck yeah!
Yay! No, like the moment he was like, the door is open, like, nah, jigs up, jigs up, jigs up, there's no way. Looks towards Eugene. Ah, itchy! Wait, no, what am I doing? I'm grabbing. He just fucking shoot already.
This reminds me of Kane being like, in your campaign, Tempest being like, no, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, he's casted a spell. Bitchin'. Taking my
Initiative.
Yep, go ahead and put what you get in the initiative chat.
Nice initiative. Big penis initiative.
Demonetization.
Big money, no
initiative.
Emmys.
Cameron.
Big money, no
Yeah.
Emmys.
I would imagine after the trap that Thol has gotten regained his senses.
Also, it's far enough into the video that it doesn't like it doesn't catch too much. So we're gonna be fine on that front.
I mean, they already said fuck twice, so that's.
This is also
pretty
true.
quick
I mean,
demonetization.
Markiplier says fuck. So I mean,
Fuck.
Yeah, but he has outside sponsors.
this is
That's-
true.
That's still like one of the things that will get you flagged real quick with their automated system is cursing, unfortunately.
Oh, that will just demonetize us. It won't make them drop the video
Well, yeah,
and not
yeah,
let
it's
us
not gonna
post
drop
it.
the video.
And we're getting
man.
demonetized anyway because of the music. I'm talking about like subjects that'll make it to where our video won't get posted.
So, doing the surprise round.
He's so fast.
First up on the surprise round, Hezro.
Witch bolt! Brouhaha!
What level is that spell?
That is a level 2.
I actually forget I asked because he can't see it.
Yeah. So that's a 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Woo!
Oh my lord, he's actually
If
here.
he's hurt,
What
I
is
can
this?
use Colossus Slayer.
Oh, that's
Cameron, I just can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
Do they suspect me because we were asking about who opened the door and then they got suddenly attacked? I think that answered the question.
Look,
Am I
just
still
pretend.
chill with these guys?
It depends on how you react.
that is a very spicy 21 lightning damage.
21 lightning damage.
Spicy.
Okay.
Wizards, man.
So as you take and you cast this spell, this witch bolt, this energy hits. I'm assuming you're going for Kazak.
Oh yeah, I'm going
As
for
you-
big boy.
Hit Kazak in the chest. This bolt of arcane energy. You see kind of worn, dry, decayed flesh fly off in the air. It goes, "Ugh!"
I opened the door.
And I'm gonna run the fuck away behind all of my party and hide behind the fucking barbarian.
That tiny person hides behind the rest of the tiny people.
Tinier person hides behind tiny person.
She's a small being, okay? She doesn't want to get smacked. She hides behind the barbarian, taking the most cover she can. Because Eugene's not there, she can't get cover behind Eugene, so... Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up on the surprise round is Grabbin.
Cool. Seeing the gal blast this boy in the chest, he was half expecting this fucker to be an illusion, but he's not. He seemed to take the full burn to that electric damage, just fully
he did.
big oofed. Hey, cool. Well, he hasn't acted, and I have advantage.
Yep.
I'm gonna aim for this man's family jewels as I blast him with a bolt from beyond the grave.
Joke's on you, he doesn't have any.
Alright, does a 18? No, because it's a +1, it's actually 19. That is 19 hit.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Cool. Hey, DM, I'm an assassin. I crit.
You're gonna crit.
I crit.
Oh yeah, because of
That's
assassin.
of assassin.
Go ahead and
I'm
double
an
your dice then, bud.
assassin. Yeah. That's big, tasty 12 and 10, so that's 20 and 24. No, that's dumb. No, that's not the right math. I'm doing a heckin' dumb. That is 20. That is 12 because it's 6. Yeah, there we go. Math. Big
So,
math.
12?
26 plus 5, 31.
31. Okay. So as you fire this crossbow, it hits and it goes through, and you hear a boom as it hits the other side of the stone. He turns to look at you. Joke's on you. I got rid of those a long time ago.
I mean, still put a hole in your fucking body, so suck a dick.
And he hides.
Make a stealth check.
Also, what's that existed?
As he disappears into the fucking shadows with the 23.
Oh yeah, you're hit. So, next up on the surprise round is Tylum.
Okay, so I'm gonna fire an arrow. If I hit, I get Colossus Slayer.
Yep.
Better hope you hit.
I know, right? That's going to be a 18.
18 hits. Roll damage.
I get Colossus Slayer, which is another D8. Yeah. Alright, so that's going to be... Doing math... 19 damage.
19 damage. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you fire, and it just goes in through the back of him, and the arrow is sticking out of the front of his chest as he rears forward again and looks in the direction. Oh, it's just getting interesting.
What's up?
Sold.
Now, question.
Your
So many
Question.
tiny people.
Question: am I still drunk?
You are.
Oh, I am still drunk. Okay, my next question is: why does the bean think hiding behind the drunk man's a good idea?
Because it's the only thing she can hide behind, because Eugene is currently pretending to be an evil person. She would have hid behind Eugene, but, that would make it look as though they're on the same team.
So does a 16 hit with this javelin?
16 hits.
Yeah.
So,
That's gonna be 7 damage.
so important question. Since Eugene is pretending to be a cultist, does he go on his own initiative or on the cultist?
He has his own initiative.
Just take one for the road and just throws it for 7 damage.
So 7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So you throw a javelin and it pierces into his sides. Ugh! Well, I only see one option now.
I'm currently drunk and I've only heard half of what you just said.
Good. This will make it easier for you. And that is the end of the surprise round at the top of the initiative. Kazak looks at Eugene. Your sacrifice will be much appreciated.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And with that,
Did Eugene take a turn?
Eugene was not on the surprise round.
No, because I wasn't trying.
Eugene's surprise round was
Right. I'm just a bit confused on. Never mind. Keep going. I know what I'm talking about.
So,
Oh. It may work. Eugene has no health right now.
I need everyone to make me strength saving throws.
I'm so good at that.
Fantastic.
I'm actually pretty good at that. Hey, I'm confident.
I'm really proud of my number. It's 16.
19.
Same.
I got a dirty 20.
I've got a
16.
-3.
15, Cameron.
15, so all of you succeed, so you're going to be taking half damage.
However,
From the sound of those dice, it might still kill me.
it might actually kill me too. I only have 13.
12, 14, 16.
The anticipation is killing us. No, Cameron is literally killing us.
So that is going to be 9 points of necrotic damage. As he says an incantation, and these skeletal arms appear out of the ground, almost out of nowhere, and just start trying to latch on and just start trying to beat down everyone within the nearby vicinity.
Now that already half.
Is that already halved?
Already halved.
Oh my
I'm
god!
unconscious.
Eugene failed, Cameron.
Eugene failed?
Didn't Eugene fail? You said like
DC
-3.
16? Yeah, I said everybody succeeded. DC was 14.
Okay. I was
got a
so
15.
worried. Okay, I was so scared because all I heard from John was -3, and I'm like, oh no. Does 9
No,
though?
I didn't say -3. Who has a -3 to their strength?
That was Tempest, but he.
Oh, yeah,
he
it was
succeeded.
I have 4
Yeah.
HP left, guys.
I got a 16 total.
No, I am unconscious though, Cameron, because that 9 knocked me the fuck out.
All right, so you watch as
So it's 9 damage total.
9 damage if you're over 14.
So 18 if you failed.
As these arms are going around swinging, just latching out and striking all of you.
No, I joke about TPKs, but considering not even the first round and one of us is dropped, one of us is near dropping, I'm kind of scared.
And let's see, that's going to be his action. Let's see.
I mean, at least I got my second character already planned out if the worst happens.
That's going to be Deathlord Kazak's turn. Hezro, you're up.
I cannot remember. We don't have any sort of. Healing potions. I do not have any. Well, I'm gonna use my action to deal apparently 12 more damage to this thing with Witch Bolt because I succeeded my concentration save on it.
Okay.
So another 12 damage, lightning damage. I'm just keeping concentration on that.
Yep. So you fire, you use that continuous energy and you lash out at it again and strike at him. Ooh, I'll deal with you in a minute.
Sir, you are very rude. We are guests.
You see he blinks a couple of times. What?
Maybe if we confuse him enough, he'll just go away.
That's Hezro's goal.
Is that going to be your turn, Hezro?
That's
Cast
the end of my
confusion.
turn.
Rabin, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay. From the shadows once more. Gonna go for the man's arm this time. Disrupt any business going on there. By the way, the 23, does that keep me hidden to advantage?
Yes.
Cool. Does a, perchance, does a 26 hit?
A 26 does hit.
Cool. I have friends next to him. I have Eugene next to him, right? Oh, wait, no,
Eugene's
Eugene's down.
unconscious.
I'm very much asleep.
Yeah,
Fold, tell me you're trying to fold the man.
he didn't move forward. I
Fold
believe.
hasn't moved.
Thol is in
It's...
a position to charge him. It's just he's near the bottom of the board.
Hold your action.
I would have.
But he didn't move.
Yeah, there's no one near.
No,
me.
it's fine. I have advantage, so I do have the thing anyway. I'm just asking if anyone's near them. Just curious. So
No.
that's an 8, 4, and a 5. Yes, give unto me. Yes. 9 plus 9 minus 1 is fucking 17 plus 5. Still hefty. It's still 22. 22. 22 magical piercing damage. Pew pew.
Okay.
And it's gonna go into hiding again.
All right. He looks
I don't think
bloody.
Oh, blood. Oh,
Bloody?
bloody. Bloodied? Ooh, bloody. Oh my. Okay. Well, the stealth on that one's going to be a solid sweet 16.
16. Let me check here. Does not hide you. As you try and go hiding, Kazak turns over in your direction. Don't think you can get away that easily.
I'm not getting away. I'm right here. I'm just in the shadow.
You can't see me.
Perhaps I was too leisurely. Next up on the initiative is going to be Eugene. Make a death saving throw.
Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is. I can already tell this is gonna go well. I have a history of great death saving throws. You can ask Cameron.
Yes. Oh yeah, bud.
That wizard one time. Oh my.
Coming in from downtown.
Yeah, that's 2.
That's a 2. First failure.
Jesus.
Yep.
Going on to the next person, Tylum, you're up.
How far away from Eugene is he? Like, am I?
You're about, I'd say, 10 feet away from Eugene.
I scurry over. And I
Okay.
poke him. Cure wounds.
I poke him. Stabs with a dagger. I did it.
I did it. No,
I
but
win.
seriously. Cure wounds, and that will heal him for 8, 9. Checking my modifier. 9, 10. To heal him for 10 HP, and then I run 20 feet away.
Okay.
And I'm going to drop my bonus action and cast Hunter's Mark on Angry Bones Man.
Angry Bones Man. Okay.
Just no bones.
So, as you run back, you do have to run up right next to Kazak to go ahead and.
But isn't
cast Cure
Eugene
Wounds.
between me and Kazak?
You know what? I'll say yeah. I'll say yeah.
Okay. I would not get within 5 feet of this man. I would get within 5 feet of Eugene.
It's like, sorry, referee here.
Pardon,
Hold on.
excuse me, hold on. Poke, goodbye, good luck, Eugene!
Thold, it is your turn.
I rage and I run toward this man with the undying blade, like in a shrunken state.
Okay. Roll to hit with disadvantage because you're drunk.
Just reckless. You'll be fine. I believe in you. Kind of.
Well, I don't have the reckless. With my +5 modifier, I did manage to get a 17. I'm just so sad because I keep getting a really good roll and then a
roll.
okay roll.
Don't worry about rolling the necrotic damage. Just roll the normal damage.
Oh, is he immune to the necrotic?
Actually, go ahead and roll it. He's just resistant.
Oh, well, fantastic. So that's 13 slashing damage and 5 necrotic.
Okay. Is the necrotic already halved?
No.
Okay, that's gonna be 3. And how much slash damage?
It was 13, I think, because I got 8 on the dice and then.
So, 16 points of damage. As you just run up screaming drunkenly to this man.
Just confuse him as like he sees a drunken dwarf.
As you run up and slash at him with obviously the undying blade. I take it you're enjoying my creation?
Dude, I am here for the ride. Currently.
Very well. So it is death you seek.
Well,
Not death.
hold on there. It's not
Not
death.
death.
It's an
Fun.
undying blade. So we're not gonna die. That's what we're seeking. We're just here for
Hey.
The 4 cultists that are kind of like off in the corner of the room. We must help the Death Lord.
Did you not see what he did to one of your people? Like, he just killed him or tried.
Go, Hester,
Like,
go.
why would you help the person who
Go,
be
killed
Hester,
fair,
you can
Brother
kill
Eugene?
I'm
The
kind
good
of
man.
like an intern. It's fine. This happens. We're
Hezro,
focused on killing you.
does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, that is going to be... It's going to be 7 and then... 12 points of necrotic damage.
12 points of necrotic damage.
Yes.
Big oof. How'd they get through everyone? I was standing way in the back behind Tholes.
Well, here's the thing. I left you.
I
I
did
know.
run ahead.
She's unconscious.
Oh, I have no healing magic left.
So, the second cultist is going to look at Thold and make a ranged spell attack against Thold. It's going to be a 19 to hit.
that hit.
And you're currently raging, so I'll go ahead and half this damage.
BK, let's go.
TPK, like a bitch. I'm running if the entire party drops.
7 points of necrotic damage already halved.
Okay.
Um,
I'm doing fine. It's just a scratch.
the third cultist runs up. Eugene, join the ranks of the Deathless, and he makes a ranged spell attack against you.
He's on the ground. He's on the ground. He has a disadvantage.
I am still prone.
You're right, so that would have been a natural 20, and it turned into a 9.
I go gladly, brother.
I go gladly, he says as he rolls out of the way.
Right.
I go
It rolls.
It's
No,
like
you
hits
know that
right
Monster
next to
Hunter.
my head, and I'm like, oh fuck.
When the monster says trying to bite you, but you won't get up, so he can't do shit to you.
The fourth cultist
I
makes
know.
and runs and positions himself in the hallway, and just shouts out, "Your healing magic It's unsanctioned and not welcome among our grounds.
I got no
Gonna make a
magic
ranged spell
left.
attack against Tidal.
Oh, shit.
It's gonna be an 11
Oh, that misses.
as this bolt of necrotic energy flies past you.
Good sir.
Uh,
I am not a healer. I just happen to have a magical poke that I can't do again.
That's gonna be Nicole's turn. Death Lord Kazak looks down at Thold.
all the Death Lord sees is that Thold is not taking him serious.
So what's the radius of the spell? Hold on, let me check.
Radius?
Enough to hurt all of us. That's what it is.
It'd be funny if it ended up killing the cultists.
Okay, this hits everybody. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
I
Don't I automatically fail
Oh,
since
that's-
I'm prone?
You do, actually.
You know
Oh
how?
no.
Okay.
You don't get a
Prone.
disadvantage, and you don't automatically fail dex saves while prone, specifically. If you were incapacitated, that's a different story. But
Don't
Cameron?
I have advantage on the
Yeah.
sticks?
That's gonna be a natural
you
20
see
for
it
me.
coming, so you do.
Okay, so you
I do.
succeed, you take no damage.
Yeah.
Ha ha! Sweet
let's see
mercy,
what I
baby
get.
Jesus.
4
Uh,
dice.
19 total for grabbing.
Yeah, you don't have disadvantage on dex saves from that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you're-
I get to roll normally. I'm having fun. I got a 21.
Well, your saves are not at disadvantage. Your checks should be, because 1 point of exhaustion is your skills.
Oh, I didn't do reckless.
The
Like, I
save
can do-
doesn't play into that, though.
That's a 15, Cameron.
Where you?
That's a success. Hezro, what'd you get?
I am unconscious.
Oh. Hmm.
Oof.
I auto fail.
Oh, nat 1?
No, I just fail because I'm unconscious. I can't succeed in
Oh,
dex
yeah,
save
you're
if
right.
I'm
Yeah, you're
at
right.
0. My body flops out of the way.
So, Soul, what'd you get?
I got a 21.
Okay, so all of you are going to take half damage. Give me a second.
Is this a pre-planned TPK or are we just dumb?
I think we're just dumb.
I think it might be a bit of both in a way, honestly.
Look, I'm running. I rolled a nat 20. I don't take damage.
But do the cultists also get caught in it? That's the question.
They do.
I hope they.
You know
all
what?
nat
My
one.
death is worth it then.
It'd be funny if they all that one.
Oh, okay, so already have that's going to be 22 fire damage.
You said
22, Cameron?
22.
This is a
Um,
TPK, Cameron.
So,
This is a TPK. Hezro's dead.
Yeah,
Hezro's dead?
Hezro's,
Yeah.
yeah, Hezro's gone.
Yeah, she's only got 20 HP.
Eugene only has 24 and has 10 hit points. 22 kills Eugene.
Thold's unconscious.
Yeah. this is
Yeah.
already
And
bad.
how is
Grabbin only
Wait, hold on.
Grabbin only takes half because he's taking his reaction and kind of uncanny dodge that shit. But he's not looking great.
Wait, hold on. Cameron,
Yeah.
since I'm raging, wouldn't I take half of that?
You would
Like
take
half-
half, so you would take 11.
No,
Okay.
what kind of barbarian are you?
Oh, you're
Only
a
certain types of
right?
barbarian
Let's see.
take. Only Bear Totem takes half.
Oh, I'm not
of
Bear
fire.
Totem, so yeah, I'm unconscious.
So,
Well-
in this... I'm going to roll for the cultist real quick.
I don't think there's anything we could have done to win this.
no?
No, even if I wasn't drunk.
Yeah, no.
So, the
And-
cultist got a natural 1, so they end up taking max damage. All of them are dead. However, as this explosion of fire tears through the room and deals its damage, a
Ah,
majority
that's
of you feel the life drain from your body as you either fall unconscious or pass away from this existing life.
Shit, that means I fail my adventure credit.
Ah.
Well, at least I won't be drunk anymore.
So I need to know who is alive right now.
I am barely.
Grabbing is.
Grabbing Tylum.
How well is Grabbin doing?
He's probably got the most health right now of the entire party. A solid 11.
Yeah, Thold's unconscious.
Leaving Tylum, Grabbin, and Death
Did
Lord.
Did the Death Lord blew himself up too with the fireball?
I don't know what he did,
You're
but
right,
it was
let me
way
make
out of
that
our
same
level
point.
grade.
He failed. He's going to take that 44 damage. He's still standing, though.
Holy shit. Just like my connection. It's gone. Hi everyone, this is me. I'm the one who records everything. Currently my internet is cutting out, so I can't record everyone, but don't worry, things will kick back up pretty damn soon. So no need to worry about anything. I'll actually check to make sure I have the correct connection and everything as of right now, and hopefully we'll get things figured out. So as you can see, we currently have possibly a TPK, and what's going on, I can't really tell for sure right now. I'll keep talking just so you have the ambiance of someone still talking, and I'm sorry if I seem a bit annoying because I won't shut up. So if you like the party, let's hopefully figure out something for Hezro, and I think Eugene because they both died. And get things figured out, because yay!
Die?
No, boss
I'm
is
back.
alive.
I'm back.
Oh, okay, hi. I'm a roll. I don't think I have... I wasn't hidden from him, was I? I
No,
had
you
a...
weren't.
Okay. And I don't have an ally next to him that's being real...
So we have 6 crispy bodies, one slightly toasty, and 2 that are still standing. Amazing.
That's not going to help me in this case. Yeah.
Hide first, then attack him?
No. No. He's gonna drop the crossbow. And he's gonna pull a dagger and his hand crossbow out. And using a bit of his new training, he's gonna attack twice. One by throwing a dagger, and the second by shooting with a crossbow.
Okay. Roll those to hits.
Let's see. The first one's gonna be a 19 hit.
That hits.
The second one's gonna be beautiful storytelling, nat 20.
Oh, go ahead and double the dice on that one.
Cool. So, the first one's a dagger, so the dagger's being thrown. That's 3 plus 4, 7 for the dagger. And then for the second one, nice damage. 11 plus 4, so that's 7 plus 15, that's 22.
How do you want to do this?
No, unceremonious. He's just gonna run up, stab the fucker, and shoot him in the heart. Fuck off! And then immediately start grabbing potions of any sort. Who does he remember that had, like, he doesn't even watch the corpse drop. Who does he remember that had, like, healing potions of any sort?
Probably Eugene.
Um,
Because I know he didn't get one.
I
Did
don't
he?
have a healing potion. No.
I don't have a
I
healing
know
potion.
someone-
I don't think any of us have healing potions.
None of us had healing potions.
Nope.
Just
None.
roll
No
to
healing
stabilize?
I'm not great at medicine.
You only need to stabilize the barbarian.
Well, I'm gonna stabilize. Is it obvious who's dead and who is not, or is it just
I feel
bodies?
like it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious.
I think it's like a what was Luke's uncle and aunt's name? Like it's just charred corpses on the ground.
Yeah.
And then you have only a toasty one.
Okay, so he's gonna try to stabilize Thold with a 12 plus 1, that's 13.
13?
Yep.
He's stabilized now.
Cool, he goes over to the other bodies. Make sure that the big fuck off dead's dead.
Yes, it is dead.
His tail whips angrily. Well, that group didn't fucking last long. Sis, go
Yeah.
see if those ass hats had fucking potions or something on them.
I'll see what I can find. Maybe one of them will have a spell scroll or something.
Yeah, there's no way we can even carry this right here.
If they can deal with the
Kind of-
dead, maybe they have a revivify or something. I don't know.
I can't cast anything
I
like
can
that. We're gonna
cast
have to
magic.
How about can you cast that spell?
I can try.
Can I look around the cultists or anything to see if there's any spell scrolls or just anything that can help us right now?
Make an investigation check.
15?
15? You do manage to find one scroll of Revivify.
I don't know. Do scrolls work in a way where even if it's not part of your spell list, you can cast them?
I
It's
run
up to the
them.
DM.
I run them as long as you have the spell casting feat for your class. You're able to use the
Gotcha.
spell scroll.
So if we have spell casting, we can use it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Do you have the energy for it?
AKA, do you have a 3rd level spells?
No, I don't. We need to find someone who actually can
Then it's
cast
not
something
gonna-
this level.
Well, it's not going to do us a whole lot of good. I mean, you could try... What?
Maybe we can take them back to town.
I mean, that's the only thing we have. Not exactly going to wait around for this guy to get up. I mean, should we? I don't know. Fuck, what a bust.
How about I take Hezro to Eagle's Eye? I'm sure he has something that can bring her back. And you wait here to see if he wakes up. Is Eugene dead too?
Oh yeah.
Looks at his burnt corpse, kind of briefly looks at the face.
No, this fucker's gone.
Then try to wake that jackass up. Pointing
Hey,
to
wait,
Gold.
wait. We have this.
He takes off the bag of holding off of the man's corpse. Not much caring that it's just a corpse of an acquaintance.
Here, use this, take both of them, and then get going. And I'll try to... I mean, we could stick all three. How heavy do you think the fuck is?
He'll suffocate.
Let's do a little... Well, first, dump out the bag and see how much gold he's got on his person. I'm gonna check his body.
I turned the bag inside out.
Inside the bag, the skeleton I already took the skeleton out.
We don't need that.
There's my school robes, quill and a penknife, the book with all of my tinkering stuff, that big red book of artificing, and the gas trap from the goblins, long while ago, and that's it.
This piece of shit didn't have a single potion on him.
Well, listen, it's fine. We'll just plan better next time. I don't even know if we have enough money for the both of them, but
I put the items besides the skeleton because we need room for the bodies back in the bag, and I put Hezro's body and Eugene's body in the bag.
It's gonna be pretty close to capacity.
Look,
I'm
wait
small.
here. With that,
I wear no armor. I am a thimble.
Eugene has
say-
on a set of splint armor, which is 60 pounds on its own.
I say this. We can't move the dwarf as is. Leave him here, leave a fucking note, check the place for coin, get everything we can, get all the coin off of Hez's body. She comes up first, if we can.
we bring Hez up first, Eugene second.
Oh, that's the idea, yeah. And if he even survives, pointing to the dwarf, then I guess we can come back for him. Right now, let's just check the fucking back room. Where did this fucker come from?
I don't know. If we had just...
He walks. And we adjust nothing. Mistakes happen. Plan in the future. Maybe choose a better party next time. Some of them, anyway. Listen, this is just the same as it always is. It's just you and me against the world.
I know.
This is what we deal with. Let's get some fucking coin off these bastards and see if we can get to town quick enough.
Hope we resurrect
There's no way
these
the-
two.
Maybe. He goes over and he kicks fucking dwarf in the neck. Fucking drunkard. Goes to the back room. The back room, is there anything remotely valuable looking in here? Also, taking that stupid rod of just diamonds in the eyes.
All right, so
This
you're
will
gonna
be
take
handy.
that. All
Yeah.
right.
Maybe we can
So
sell it.
you take it. You start rummaging through the back rooms, and you find a considerable amount of items. You find stashed within this hideout about, I'd have to say, 1,300 gold pieces.
Shove all of this shit in the bag now. I'm gonna look for jewels.
I'll shove it in the bag.
I do so.
All right. So you go looking for jewels.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Fair enough, Mr. DM. 80. What is that? 7? 1. 81.
81. Give me a second. I've appeared to misplace my bag of tricks. There we go. As you begin sifting through the contents of some of the rooms, you eventually come across a decent collection of gems. You find a couple of rubies, some sapphires. Everything totals up to probably 200 gold pieces.
Assorted gems, 200.
200 gold worth of ruby, sapphires, and emeralds.
And what was that I had to shove in the bag so I can make a note?
1,300 gold pieces.
Okay.
And with that, it looks like you cleared the place out.
Okay, cool. So, got enough funds to either bribe someone to take care of them or something. So let's get back to town, leave a note for this dickhead, and then come back for him later.
If he comes back and he drinks on the next job, I'm slitting his throat myself.
I love it when you speak my mind.
Let's get out of here.
Come on. Yeah. He scratches into the wall. Gone to town. Fucking stay here. Dash Cobalt Face.
Okay. So, I will go ahead and change the music as you all are out of initiative.
Are there any horses by chance?
We only need one horse.
Well, you can also sell them if there are multiple.
There is a a singular horse just kind of outside, tied to one of the trees.
Fuck yeah.
I heave you up,
All
you
right.
pull me up.
Yep.
I make a leg brace to hoist my brother up onto the horse.
He jumps up with her help.
Horse bucks.
Pulls her up.
Both snap your necks, TPK.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and go back to the town of Accabury as you make your way, I'm assuming, to Mr. Red.
Yep.
It's fairly good at night, and you see the lights are still on inside his wagon.
I hop up.
Waddle. Knock,
Yeah,
knock, knock,
yeah,
knock,
we're
knock, knock, knock,
viciously
knock,
beating
knock,
the
knock,
door, like knock,
knock,
knock, knock, knock, knock, knock, knock, knock, knock, knock, knock.
The door slowly opens. Oh yeah, good morning there. It's
Hi.
about.
Do you know how to bring back the dead?
I have a couple of. Why?
No, listen, we need to come inside real quick,
Yeah,
and you gotta
please.
take care of some people.
Let me put on my clothes here. And he takes a couple minutes and he opens the door. All right, come on in. Show me what you got.
Nice
We-
boxers. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, we walk in, and as soon as we're in, I pull out Eugene's body and I pull out Hezro's body.
Her first, please.
Yes, Hezra first.
All right. And I do ask it costs the amount of the material components, so I will need 300 gold pieces.
I
for
pull out
first.
the Revivify scroll and slap it in his face practically.
Okay, one of them is free. All right, I'll go ahead and
And-
start.
Revivify, isn't it just 1 minute for Revivify?
Oh,
It is, but
Damn
he's gonna have to do a different spell, but this could cover that cost.
Yeah.
He's also gonna take the rod with the diamonds in the eyes.
You gonna have this? I don't know what it is. It might be magical.
And either way, we'll cover the rest with gold.
That's also appropriate. What are your offers?
Here, 600 gold pieces. I'll bring them back.
I slap down 600 gold pieces.
He takes it. We spend the next couple of hours or so going through the process of reviving Hezro and Eugene as the two of you are brought back to life and you are inside the Eagle's Eye wagon. Hey, you're back from the dead.
This music is so epic.
Yeah, is this appropriate music for right now, Cameron?
Not for the moment, no. This is.
Are you guys okay?
Hezro checks her neck, like for the necklace and for her wand that's nearby.
All right. I think that stuff was not taken off of you.
We didn't take anything off her body.
I feel like it's probably in the bag. When it
All
was
the shit we
swept
took off is from Eugene's body.
What happened?
You and Eugene got nuked.
Oh,
Got a gesture for my brother to continue telling them what happened.
my dress is all
Yeah.
burned.
We'll get you a new dress. Don't you worry. We also have to leave behind the dwarf.
What? You left behind someone?
Why?
Well, we couldn't carry him,
Mm-mm.
and we made sure he wasn't at least dying. I left him a note. We gotta go back for him eventually.
I take
Unless
out.
you-
Eugene's
Go back
already
to-
out the door going back.
I stop
hang on.
Eugene. I stop
Excuse me.
Eugene.
Good luck, Eugene's.
Do you
half
want
a
your
body
shit
full.
or not? Because I'm keeping this bag of holding if
Eugene.
you don't stop right now.
Eugene, wait. Before,
Eugene's
we're gonna go.
Going.
We need to make sure that we're.
No.
we
You
need
need
to make sure
listen. We weren't gonna leave him there permanently. We had to ride here on a fucking horse. How about you stay? We go. You can trust us enough with that, can't you?
We did bring you back.
Brought
Yeah.
your lousy ass back.
Gone.
All right, fine. Let him go. He take fucking horse at least. We're keeping the bag.
Deal. We're keeping the bag.
I take out all of Eugene's stuff and just set it in a corner.
The bag's mine now.
He sits down, takes his knife out.
You okay with us staying here for tonight, Mr. Red?
I don't mind at all. Here, I have this spell. How about you stay in this mansion here that I'm going to make for you?
Sure.
You all
To be, yeah, you do whatever you're gonna do, Magic Man. I don't mind.
You okay?
I look at my brother.
His tail's whipping back and forth.
Hezra will sit down beside him, her burnt dress.
Tylin bumps her shoulder against her brother's. No horn lets her on too tight.
It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Of course. You're useful. Gotta keep you around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also really squishy.
I
Yeah.
can tell.
But at least you're
Next
squishy
time-
and smart.
Next time we see a caster, can we fucking scatter, please?
Next time we see a caster, how about we leave and go report what we saw instead of trying to kill him? Especially
Well,
because someone's
that's
super
not
squishy.
the job.
Look,
At least we get paid for this. What was it, like 5,000? 7,000?
5,000. We
Then it's
killed
worth
the
it.
guy who took them. Even if we didn't find
Kind
their
of.
bodies, I'm assuming they killed them because they mentioned undead. And, shit.
It's fine. Let's just hope Eugene doesn't inexplicably die along the way. Don't know how he's gonna bring a
Look,
dwarf
for
on the back of a
someone,
horse.
for someone who is supposed to be from an academy, he's really not that smart.
I mean,
I wouldn't go that far. Come on.
Oh.
She's not wise. It's a difference.
And he's not wise then.
There.
she,
No, I agree.
she kind of wishes she sent her little familiar along with Eugene, but who knows?
so.
We would have brought Thuld too, but the bag was already at full capacity.
I wish she hadn't run off. Now I'm going to be worried until he comes back.
But I'm too hurt to go after him. Bro's a bit scruffed up, and you look like shit. No offense.
Oh, but don't take offense to the truth.
And he looks like shit too, but he didn't even give us time to explain. A goblin could sneeze in his general direction and he's gonna die again.
It's fine. Honestly, just if he's fortunate and lucky enough to have us around to bring him back, then he's fortunate and lucky enough not to get, well, inexplicably bared while running down the road. He's got a horse at the very least, right?
I checked.
He
Did
took
he
the-
take the horse?
Nope.
He didn't take the horse.
Oh my. Oh.
We could get on the horse and we could,
I'm nearly dead myself,
All right.
and I'm out of magic.
Here's a proposition, Mr. Magic Man. You got potions, right? And we can
I,
stay here for like an hour or so, take a breather.
I do sell the potions at about 35 gold a pop.
Fuck yeah. How about we do a nice little trade? I think I got about maybe 200, 150, 250 amount of indescript gems. You want to trade?
Also, do you think we could borrow that staff my brother sold you? We need it kind of as proof that we got a job done, and we'll give
Well,
it back after.
It's not. I didn't sell it to him. It's still
I
in my
thought you
grasp.
said.
It's
Yeah,
like right-
I never took it.
no. I've got it. I
Good,
know
we
you're
need it.
tired. Pat.
Yeah.
You're tired.
I mean, hashtag 4 hit points.
I'd say with all the gems worth, I'd say it would get you about 7 health potions.
I can put them
Alright.
in the bag, or we can distribute them amongst each other.
I say we just use them.
Or
And
not
Hezro,
use them right
I'm
now,
sorry
but
I
use them
couldn't
in the-
heal you. I used all my magic to try to save Eugene.
Hey. It's alright. I understand.
She offers
Dusty.
the hand.
Bag.
She offers the hand.
She takes the hand.
She gives a kiss to the back of the clawed hand and gives a small
Mm.
curtsy bow.
And now Talon is confused.
Thank you.
Sure.
Looks at Grabbin. Offers hand.
He looks at it.
Lady.
Hands full of potions. Gives her a potion.
Takes the potion and I'll give him a peck on the cheek.
Blink.
And that's
Hey,
it.
that's adorable.
Walks over to her sister, wordlessly gives her 2 potions because she's earned it.
She'll take them and she'll
Sometimes.
put them both in the bag of holding that she has officially claimed for herself.
Do we have enough money for another bag?
How much is it for a bag of holding, Mr. Red?
It's gonna be 500 gold pieces.
I pass
got
over
that.
500 gold.
He takes it and hands you a nice little decorative bag that has a flower on it, and like, here you go.
I toss the Eugene's bag over to my brother and I take the new bag instead.
Oh,
Looks at it.
It has all of his shit in it. Make sure to give it back to him.
Yeah.
He puts it around his side and
You'll put
has
it in the corner.
No, the stuff's in the corner. He'll grab that stuff and stick it in the bag.
Just temper gets the best of us. All right.
He sticks 2 potions into this bag, and
He'll put the remaining.
let's see, 1, 2, 3. He's got 7 total. He's got 4 in his person, 2 in the bag here. He puts 2 on his person.
And I'm going to, let's see, can I split? I have 200 gold left. And I want to split it between me and my 2 new my homie and my new homie. I will give my brother 67 and I'll keep 66 and give Hezro 66 gold.
Keep it.
Hmm?
You deserve it. I don't really.
You sure? Don't
Oh.
you have to buy magic stuff?
I will deal with that later. We're gonna get paid anyway. I want you to keep it.
All right, then that's 100 gold for both of us, my bro.
Okay.
He sighs, rubbing his temples. Well, since he didn't take the horse, we can easily outpace him. Just take a break, catch
Yeah.
up to him, and then get back to thoughts. Who's probably gonna be maybe awake, maybe not.
what kind of healing potion is it? Can I? How much healing? Can
Regular. It's 2d4 plus 2, I believe.
2d2 plus 2, I think. Yay! I'm at 10 HP. That's half of my HP.
Did you drink a potion or did you?
I downed it, yeah.
Huh.
Look. I need it. I was at
And
1
we're taking
HP
a short
after the
rest,
trip.
aren't we?
No, we need to go
look,
chase the
we're
guy down. We need
Fair
to
enough.
Go.
Though there's not gonna be enough room once we get to him, so Tylum, you're best with horses. You're in front.
Yeah.
Hezro, you're the most injured. You're in the middle. I'll be on the back.
Alright.
Let's go, 3 Musketeers.
I'm gonna down a potion before we head out.
All right. So you all down potions and make your way out. Eugene, you're running
6.
back to try and find Thold.
I'm at 10 hit points.
Yup.
Make an athletics check.
Keep in mind, because this isn't Revivify. You've got all of the big fucking bonuses like -4 penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks, and that all sort of BS. Fun stuff.
You're fucked up.
Delirious at best, really.
That's. So does that -4 stack with my pluses?
Yes.
Okay, so that is -2, 13.
Okay. So, you very quickly running, make your way back to where the tomb was. And as you and the rest of the party reconvene at the entrance, as they have caught up to you on horseback by this point.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to them. I'm going into the tomb and I'm hitting Thold with the Cure Wounds.
You don't have to. Thold,
Mm-hmm.
you have that dream again.
Oh.
You wake up, but you're not in the tomb. You wake up over a large, cracked, barren landscape. The clouds and the lightning, all colored in shades of red. You recognize where you are. You've had this dream before. And you see the familiar staircase that leads up to the singular building, the only one that you can see within your vision.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I mean, if it's the same dream as every time, go up the stairs.
You make your way up the staircase. As you're looking to the sides of you, much like in the dreams that you've had before. To the left, you see the horrified faces of infernal monsters, cleaved and butchered. To the right of you, you see all manner of celestial beings, dehorned, de-winged, and covered in blood. You make your way up the stairs to the doors, and as you push them open, you see the various pews of a church-like building filled with all manner of warrior-type characters. Everything from goblins to humans to even dragonkin and the occasional celestial. Aasimar, rather. All in the pews. You walk your way up to the stand and you see him again. The figure in all plated black armor. In one hand, that jagged metal axe and the stained blood-red blade. As you approach him, the sins of devils are too high to count. The forced control of the heavens, too much for mortal hands. I deliver you unto them, my chosen child. Cleave, annihilate, destroy, until it is done. And in that moment, you wake up. All of you see Thold holding the undying blade in his hands, covered in blood. And you watch as his eyes, from this pure, solid, blackish red, go back to the normal dilated pupils. And he stares at all of you amid a body, or piles of cultist reinforcements. And that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Okay. Fucking creepy.
So
But
there are
cool.
just bodies of reinforcements around him.
Yes. Most of them have been... limbs have been severed, heads have been lobbed off.
Oh, we lost someone.
And so, with that, thank you for all joining in to watch this. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will talk to you nerds later.
Woo.